So I just want to thank everyone for joining us on this Zoom call. I'm happy you all are here. Terry, I see you. Welcome. Basically, the reason for this call is just so that we can share our takeaways from conference for those of us that attended, and so that I can have everybody in the same place and we can learn from each other, because we all had different perceptions, I'm sure, of the materials shared. And that we can pass this along to our absent team members that were unable to make the call, as well as use it maybe even as a platform for some prospects to see that, you know, we are a larger team following a big mission, and that we're all around the world. And here you guys are. So you're showing up, and I appreciate it. First things first, I am recording the call, so everyone can have the recording at the end of the call. I'll be happy to pass it to you. Just let me know when you need it. And if you can mute your lines until you're ready to talk, I'd appreciate it so there's less noise in the background. One of my takeaways, and I'll just go ahead and go first, was that there was an overlying theme that was just continued to show up in every keynote speaker. Basically, just really having us creating raving fans through, you know, the proper use of all the tools that the Juice Plus company gives to us. And you know, even, I mean, for example, the One Simple Change themes that are coming out every month, as well as the Tower Talk and the revamping of the whole Tower Garden website, that was huge for me. And I really like the emphasis that they placed, even more so than last conference, on the mission-driven system and how that is really a good tool for us. And some of the breakout teachers spoke about some of their event ideas. And even down to, you know, the new research studies. We have, what is it, 4 or 5 more research studies that came out. And that just helps us validate, you know, this amazing product that we have. And to add to it, you know, they heard our cries and our pleas for some omega. So we're getting the full complement of omega oils, and that's awesome. So that was one of my biggest takeaways. And the second one really ties into the first, just how, you know, they were really emphasizing the need to have a customer qualified business, and talked about how mindset plays into getting that type of growth. We're going from limited mindset to the abundant mindset. And I know a lot of us on here have really been working hard to get into, you know, get to that specific mindset. And they talked about that. I think it was Wendy Vance, actually, she spoke about that, and that was huge for me. And in this shift, you know, they're talking about the customer qualified business, and there might be an incentive. So as we're working and moving and grooving, you know, we're going to get rewarded for everything that we're doing. And, you know, our paychecks really reflect how many people we're helping. And that was huge for me. Yeah. How about you, Perry?
I just so echo that, Marjorie. I mean, wow. People, and just, we're in this business to reach people, is a huge underlying theme throughout. And the people that we reach in this business and the people that we reach through this business, and to have that just really quality in ourselves to be the best that we can be, and to just do what others won't so you can get where others don't, was just my nugget. Like, I'm just was like singing that like an anthem throughout the whole thing, and that's just like my, you know, my heart song for achieving my goals. I feel like is just kind of like my step, and you know, really engaging in my customers, engaging in social media, you know, creating that curiosity and that excitement towards what we have and what we have to offer. And it was really huge just to see that so clearly in the way that a lot of the speakers, you know, are successful in sharing, and successful in, you know, it as a business, and bringing in finances and getting clubs and customers. And you really just have the opportunity to absolutely defy expectations. And there are opportunities given to us every day, every moment. I mean, there were so many moments at conference that we just had those opportunities, and we took them, and we had just some amazing experiences through those. And just that call that I received, and that pull to really do my best in the opportunity that I have was just really huge. And it's all about the people.
Thank you, Perry. Terry, did you have something you wanted to share?
Sure. I just being at a conference, being connected to so many people that are they're on mission. They're people with a purpose, and they're not always like all the other people in our lives, you know, and so they really provide great examples of how we need to be to draw and attract other people, the people that we want to work with. And I know there's others like myself that maybe didn't come from that kind of background. Like they're just learning this. I mean, I'm so drawn to it, and I kind of always have been. Like I want to have that contagious energy. You know, I want to inspire people. I want to attract people. I want to help people get healthier. I love Dr. Sears calls it. Why did I just draw a blank on that? I don't know. Whatever. It's about helping people like that. Oh, the helper's high, right?
She's frozen.
It was all too good.
Yeah, no, it was just crazy how we learn how to do that and help people and get those, you know, those good feelings. So there's just really nothing like that in community. I feel after this conference, I feel empowered. I feel so equipped to reach my goals, and just with that energy and that focus, I'm more encouraged than ever that the time is right now to do that work and to sow those seeds to help the people that we want to help, whether it's with their health goals or their financial goals or whatever, drawing them into the team, having that contagious energy to bring them in. So I know it's not a specific thing. It was like an all over energy, you know, seeing Shannon up there on stage, seeing so many people, you know, be able to go up there and share their stories and just hear where they've come from. I just feel really encouraged. And I know that, you know, St. Louis to Anaheim, that's, you know, I'm seeing kind of from here to there is just, we have so much to offer the people that we're inviting to come along and join us.
We can't hear you, Marjorie.
Sorry, I muted myself. Jessica, are you up to share?
Yeah, I'll share.
Okay, thanks, Jan.
You know, a couple of things that I took away from conference or things I've actually become because of conference. One, I've become very well respected. I see that now. And that's something that had to come from myself first. I had to respect myself and my own business before really these top leaders would respect me. So that was kind of fun. That was kind of like a rewarding part of my Juice Plus career. The second is I really want to speak to getting out of the script, because there's so many things in our life that's scripted, right? Like our relationships are scripted, our 9-to-5s are like scripted. Everything is kind of written how you should do it. And I think Juice Plus and the relationships that we get into are kind of off script. You know, they're not the norm. And like Perry said, I mean, everybody said, all of these are with people who really have the same passion as you, and they kind of understand how the brains work. They all kind of work similarly. And people not in the business, they don't do that. And you could really, you know, like if you stayed on the script and you stayed at your 9-to-5 versus coming to Juice Plus, or you didn't make that friend, just think how you could live your whole life just absolutely miserable because you think you have to follow these rules that were set to you, that were given to you by some other man, some other woman told you this is how it's supposed to be, and it's really not. And I just brought on a teammate while I was in Phoenix, and this is a perfect example. For 2 years, she built this relationship with this woman, and she brought her on as a Beachbody coach. Okay, 2 years this happened. And then when she becomes a coach, she gets handed the script. This relationship that had been built for 2 years was scripted, y'all. Scripted. It was a fake conversation. One side was genuine, the other side was a script. That's not how we do life. It has to be organic. It has to be spontaneous. If you're spontaneous, you will have opportunities that you've never had before. If you stick with the script, you have a percentage of them it's going to work, right? You'll have a certain percentage that the script will work for, and that's all you're ever going to get out of life is that percentage. So hopefully that's a good takeaway for y'all.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you. Is there anyone else
You're
that
very
went to the
welcome.
conference that would love to share? Do we have Jessica on the line still? All right. Does anyone have any questions that was not able to make it to conference?
Hey there, this is Katie Page.
Welcome
Can you guys hear me?
Katie Page.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going well, thank you.
Good. So I have some takeaways I'd love to share. And the first one that really stands out, it's just the energy that is at conference. It is so tangible and life-giving and inspiring. And I loved how really what was driven home to me is that relationships aren't something, relationships are everything. And that people, they are the most important thing. Like-minded, community, pursuing the same mission, family. And I loved what Paulo shared on Thursday evening. What characterizes our people are the culture of our mission, longevity, that we believe in authenticity and quality and community and in simplicity. And I just, like, when I heard those things, it's like I fell in love with Juice Plus company, like to another, like, greater degree. The other thing that really stood out to me as well is that image is truly out of this world. You know, we are from frickin' Mars, and Kimberly's training completely embodied pure, powerful, positive, and productive. And so, you know, if you are not an image, I just, like, what is holding you back? And I invite you to take your life to the next level through image and then build a mindset of momentum. So that was huge. I mean, Kimberly's speech was really one of the highlights of conference for me. And then one last thing, something that Kim McCall said that stood out to me. She shared, I work with a company that means the world to me and spend my days talking to people that mean the world to me about a product that means the world to me, all to help the health of their families. And I call it a life. And that's what I, like, walked away with, that I love my life and I've lived my legacy.
Way to drop the mic. That was awesome.
Yeah. Tell me about it. That's awesome, Katie. Thank you for sharing your takeaways as well.
Thanks.
Appreciate it. So if there's not anyone else who wants to share, I'm going to go ahead and end this recording. Is there anyone who has questions? So I want to
Yeah, I want to know who went to Sedona.
Go ahead.
Who went to Sedona? Did you guys see all those pictures coming in from Sedona?
Yes, they're awesome.
You did? I think that's part of it, conference too, is the adventures you can take while you're there. You know, the surrounding areas.
Completely agree.
Sightseeing, being part of that, you know. So it's not always just mission. We do take that serious, but sometimes we need to lighten up and go out and have some fun.
Couldn't really do that, and to just divide time and space to be there and get the full experience. Like, I was in tears because I had to leave early Saturday night and I couldn't be there amongst all those wonderful people, and there was just a lot of stress trying to get home, and I'm like, it's not over, it's not done, I still need to, I'm not done feeling Phoenix yet. And that's just a huge goal, is to be there with people that I love and I care about, and to have my friends there, and to be there amongst just an amazing community and an amazing place. And there's so much to offer in that ability to be in a city, to take over a city, and to experience a city with these conferences. And I hope we go back to Phoenix one day, because it's awesome.
We can't hear you, Marjorie. You're muted.
Why is that happening? So if I can, I just want to leave you guys all with one quote that stood out to me. It's just, and I'm going to read it verbatim. It said, "We have the opportunity to be cultural influencers. If enough of us commit to doing better, I believe we can save lives and affect the future." So I'm not sure where we all stand on the age range for millennials or for homelanders or baby boomers, but we all have a mission to help some other people and to have some fun while we're doing it. So bless you all. Thank you for joining the call. I'm gonna end this now.
Bye, y'all.
Thanks,
Bye.
Marjorie.
Thank
Thank
you.
guys.
Bye.
Thanks, Mark.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye, Zoe. Bye.